Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. This is Sapna Attri and today we are going to do a prose chapter from your textbook and the name of the lesson is Revathi's musical plant. Students, this lesson Revathi's musical plant is based on unique relationship of the central character of the story Revathi, her balsam plant and music. Students, before starting this chapter, I would like to share something interesting with you. Whenever I teach this lesson, it reminds me of famous or renowned Indian scientist J.C. Bose, who researched on plants' neuron and proved that plants are just like human beings. They also react to their surrounding. Do Google to know more about J.C. Bose. Student, the story of Revathi's musical plant also tell us about the response of plants to the music and reveals that like us, like human being, they too enjoy good music. So students, let's start with the chapter. Open page number 17 of your textbook and make it sure that you have pencil or pen with you so that you can mark and write down the meaning of important words. Revathi was a student of music. She was happy playing on her violin whenever she was free. So we are told here about the main character and her name is Revathi. She was a student of music and she feel very happy whenever she play on her violin. There was a small open courtyard in front of her house. Courtyard means an open place or you can say unroofed area completely or partially enclosed by walls. So whenever she get the time she used to sit there and keep on practice on her violin. There was a few potted plants. Now what is this potted plant? Potted plant means the plants which are planted or you can say grown in the containers. So the place where she used to sit, there were some potted plants in her courtyard. While playing on the violin, one day she noted a pot of balsam plant near the wall. The plants were not looking normal. So one day when she was practicing on her violin, she noticed that there are few potted plants of balsam and these plants are not looking normal. Their leaves were almost grown pale and they were not healthy and their growth was almost stunted. Stunted means slow down or stopped. Then she remembered she had learnt in the lower classes that the plants need light for normal growth. She shifted the pot to the center of the courtyard where there was ample sunlight. So students, when she saw that plants are stunted and their growth is not good, she remembered the lesson which she has learnt when she was in lower class that plants need proper sunlight or you can say the ample sunlight. Ample means sufficient sunlight. So what she did? She shifted the pots to the center of the courtyard. Courtyard, as I told you, that the open place where there was ample sunlight. Coming to the next paragraph, while shifting the pot, an idea struck Revathi. Why not participate in best plant contest which was to be held in her colony a few weeks later? So this idea came in her mind when she shifted the plant that she should participate in the best plant contest which is going to held after few weeks. Then and there she decided to participate, thus making up her mind. Making up her mind means she decided, she made her mind to participate in the contest. She watered the plant and sat down on the bench and started playing her violin. So daily now she used to sit there and water the plant daily. She started taking care of these plants. She was very fond of Raga Mohanam. She played the raga for some time and then went in for study. So here we are told that she was very fond of. Fond of means liking something or someone. And raga means a series of musical notes in Indian classical music. So here we are told that Revathi, the main character of the story, was very fond of. She loved to play this raga mohanam on her violin for some time, and then after that she used to go for her study. Students, hope I am clear up to here. So what did we learn till here? We learned about the main character of the story. Who is she? Her name is Revathi, and her love for music. So which raga she used to play? Yes, the raga Mohanam. And we also come to know that she loves plants also. Coming to the next paragraph. Every day Revathi would sit on the bench and watch her potted plants. They were growing well and looking healthier than the other plants in the far end of the courtyard. So here we are told that now the Revathi, the main character of the story, she developed an affinity with these plants. She used to sit there in the courtyard and keep watch on these plants. And she was very happy to see this, that the growth of these plants is very good or healthier than other plants kept in the courtyard. One day, as she was playing, she noticed a movement in her potted plants. They were slowly moving their stem, bending slightly towards her. She wondered why they were moving as there was no breeze. It struck her as odd. So students, now something surprising, something astonishing or wonderful is going to happen in this story. As I told you that Revathi used to sit there and used to play this raga Mohanam there. So one day when she was playing on her violin, she noticed a movement in her potted plant which was very strange. They were slowly moving their stems, the lower part, or you can say the main part of the plant raised above the ground. So these stems bending slightly towards her. It was really astonishing for her. She wondered why they were moving as there was no breeze. So breeze means there was no air in the courtyard. So it was really surprising for her that how these plants are moving towards her. It struck her as odd. It was something different. Struck as odd means to seem very strange. So what was looking strange for her? Yes, the movement of the plants. Coming to the next paragraph. The next evening too she played on her violin as usual and watched the potted plants with care. After some time, like the previous day, there was a definite movement in her plants. So student, Revathi was very careful now. The next evening when she started playing on her violin, she watched. Watched means looked at her plant with extra care. And to her surprise, after some time, like previous day, again there was a movement in her plants. They all bent towards her. Bent means stooped, or you can say turned. So it was really surprising for her that just like the previous day, this evening also plants were moving towards her. This astonished and surprised her. Astonished again means surprised or impressed her. That day also there was no breeze. And what was the surprising thing? That plants were bending towards her without any breeze. Breeze, as I told you, air in the courtyard. Revathi sat on the bench and played a different tune on with a quick rhythm. She suddenly saw all the plants turn away from her as though they did not like what she was playing. So, students, Revathi tried a trick on the plant so that she could find whether the plants are really moving toward her, really enjoying the music, or is it an illusion for her. And for that what she did? Yes, she changed the tune of the music. She started with a quick rhythm and suddenly saw that all plants are turned away from her. So very soon she saw the reaction of the plants also. all the plants with this new tune, they turned away. And it was clear that plants did not like this new rhythm. So student, then she started playing her favorite tune again, and the plants slowly straightened themselves and bent toward her. And see, to her surprise, again she started with Raga Mohanam, the favorite tune of the plants. And again plants started moving toward her. So her surmise means suppose something is true. So her surmise that I told you, that means her doubt was authenticated now. It has become a certainty that her plants love to hear music, her favorite tune. Student, this was it for this module. Kindly check second module for the next part of the story. Thank you. Keep learning, rise and shine.